With just little over a month away from the release of the next season of Fortnite, we've gotten tons of new information about it. From the brand new Battle Pass, including your first look at the brand new Tier 100, brand new map changes, and also the arrival of the end of season mini event, leading us directly into a brand new Norse mythology themed season. So trust me, you want to be sure you're staying tuned to the very end of it, as we're going to be going over everything you guys need to know. But first, if you happen to be enjoying the content here on the channel, do consider dropping a like and subscribing, so that way you don't miss out on any of the future uploads. And if any of you guys aren't picking up anything inside of the shop for yourself, do consider using my support code YTORAY, as it greatly supports the channel that extra mile. So we are a little over a month away from the brand new season of Fortnite, and obviously right now on the map we have a lot of storyline information finally kicking off, with brand new mini events that will be happening over the next few weeks, with the very first one happening very soon with the return of the Cube's Cradle, as it's now confirmed that the Dark Voyager is in fact rebuilding the 0 point. Considering we actually have a look at it right here, this is what the 0 point will look like in the upcoming days. And by the very end of the season, we should see the full 0 point fully intact again. Along with the fact that the order has now been taken by the Dark Voyager and has been locked up right underneath Lethal Labs, which is going to be super important for the next season of Fortnite. But we do know that the Dark Voyager will actually be traveling to other realities yet again, to obviously collect even more 0 point shards scattered across the Omniverse. As here are some of the upcoming portals that we will actually see open up on the map, which honestly do look pretty cool, and one of them is going to be key to the next season of Fortnite, as we do have some insane new information about the next season's Battle Pass. With it now being 100% confirmed to be a Norse mythology themed season, kind of similar to what we did see with Myths and Mortals back in Chapter 5. With the arrival of Norse gods on our Fortnite island, such as Odin, Thor, Loki, Surtur, and many more, but obviously with that Fortnite twist on it. As we do know, the Ice King will in fact be returning within the next season of Fortnite, being an all-new playable boss on our island, and is going to be key to the next season's storyline, which actually makes a ton of sense as why the Ice King was not included within the OG Season 7 pass, as this is going to be a new upgraded version of the Ice King himself, which may confirm that the Ice King has actually been a part of Norse mythology this entire time, with him possibly even coming from the Niflheim realm, which in Norse mythology is the realm of ice, fog, and mist. And maybe the Ice Moon has been Niflheim this entire time. Obviously we had our first look at that back in Fortnite Chapter 3. And we could even be getting our very first look at him very soon with the arrival of the Ice King event within OG Season 7. Which more or less was him just completely covering the Fortnite island in ice. So be sure to keep an eye out on that, as that should be the next season's Tier 100 outfit, kind of similar to the way we have the all-new Dark Voyager here inside of Chapter 7 Season 1. But not only that, we do also actually have some all-new 7 members making their way into the next season's pass too. As we do know, the Order is still currently locked up underneath Lethal Labs, and thanks to an Epic Games survey, it looks like we may have actually gotten a look at our new upgraded look of the Order, which you can see up on screen right here. She is definitely not the same as she once was, possibly even being corrupted by the last reality, and this could be our major villain for the next season of Fortnite. As we do know, the Foundation and the Visitor will be returning to the island very soon, bringing along their all brand new mythic items, which will most likely be in an attempt to actually save the Order, but it looks like things may not go to plan. As if any of you guys do remember it, back at the very start of the season, Fortnite did actually post this image right here with a hit list, and the first name on this hit list was the Imagined, which confirms that she is no longer a part of the Fortnite storyline, and the Order seems to be following down the same route, which means that the 7 are now down 2 members, and who else better to join the 7 than Hope and Jones themselves, with Jones most likely becoming the Legend, which was teased all the way back in Chapter 3 also. And honestly, at this point, I think he's gone through a whole lot of character development. He could easily become a member of the 7, as a lot of those original 7 outfits are no longer obtainable, as they were locked to battle passes back in Chapter 3 also that will no longer be returning. And it would be a missed opportunity to add new 7 outfits for people to be able to pick up inside of a Fortnite 7 themed chapter. So be sure to keep an eye out on that, as Jones and Hope could be joining the 7 very soon. But we do also have our look at some other brand new Battle Pass outfits, which honestly I have to say look pretty clean. But this next season of Fortnite does seem to be heavily following the Myths and Mortals season, if any of you guys do remember that. Especially when it does come to one of the next Battle Pass skins looking to be a rival of an all-new Valkyrie. And if any of you guys have played any of the God of War games, you'll know exactly who these are. With this skin showing up on an Epic Games survey, which clearly is in line with the Valkyries. And honestly, I can see a whole lot of sweaty players using this outfit. She most likely will be coming along with her very own set of wings in the form of a brand new traversal item, kind of similar to the wings of Icarus we had back in Myths and Mortals. Which honestly I think is pretty cool, probably one of my favorite traversal items we had in the game. Most likely will be getting reworked somehow, so obviously they're not the exact same as they once were. Followed up by another outfit which honestly I do think looks pretty cool, which you can see right here is an all new Raven themed character, which most likely is going to be tied to Odin. Maybe even being some brand new NPC henchmen that we will have on the island, as the Epic Games surveys don't actually reveal Odin himself. But no doubt we will be seeing Odin make his way into the next season of Fortnite, just like the way we had Zeus when we had Myths and Mortals. We'll just have to wait and see, and how exactly we do go into this brand new Norse mythology themed season is most likely going to be due to the Dark Voyager playing with different realities. As he's going to be traveling to those 3 different portals over the course of the rest of the season, and the final one is actually said to be this blue one here. Which, judging by previous events we've had in Fortnite, things are most likely not going to go to plan. With the Norse realm and reality making its way onto our Fortnite island and obviously taking over for a season, where we could be seeing all new map changes that are obviously tied to Asgard, maybe even other realms as well in the form of different biomes. Which, yes, is going to mean a whole lot of brand new map changes, and normally we do see quite the amount when it comes to the second season of a brand new chapter. But what we do know is the fact that the next season of Fortnite is only going to last 56 days, being one of the shortest seasons we will have in Fortnite Chapter 7, which could potentially be making way for an all-new mini-season as well, obviously happening directly afterwards. We'll just have to wait and see. Still curious to what a brand new mini-season could actually be. Let me know down in the comments what you think. But we have even more that you want to be sure you're not missing out on, as honestly it's going to get even crazier. But we are here at Lethal Labs. I would be sure to stay tuned here at this location over the next few days, as obviously the Cube's Cradle will be returning at the 0 point yet again, which honestly does look pretty cool. I mean, I can't wait to see this live event myself in game. And we do know that the Cube's Cradle is also going to turn red at some point, which is supposed to be the Cube's Cradle actually going into attack mode. And with it going red, that kind of confirms now that the red cube that we've seen in Fortnite OG has been directly involved with the Dark Voyager this entire time, which was maybe even him trying to find a zero shard on the OG map, which I think could be a great way to bridge those 2 storylines together, as obviously the red cube has made an appearance in some of those events already. Let me know down in the comments what you think about that, but I would be sure to stay away from that red cube cradle, as it is said to actually be attacking players. So just a heads up, but we do have some people right here, right next to Lethal Labs. Swear there was somebody else here. Oh, they're right here it seems. Down you go. Okay. I think that was everybody. And of course we had to rock the Ice King outfit, the original one from Chapter 1 Season 7. Honestly, I don't think I've actually used this entire skin set ever since Fortnite Chapter 1. I have to say, I actually forgot how cool it looked. I mean, we're in the red and black version, probably the best looking of all of them. Let me know down in the comments if you already have the original Ice King, as it's actually a pretty underrated outfit. Another guy here. Oh, he's healing. Does seem to be an audio bug as well in this game. I don't know what it is, but whenever I played the Fall Guys mode, my audio just completely breaks on me. GG's. So also on Epic Games surveys, we've also had a look at some other characters as well, which could either be inside of the brand new Battle Pass or even inside of the brand new item shop. Which we do actually have a look at this wolf character right here. And if you guys do Norse mythology, you will know that this is most likely going to be the arrival of Fenrir, which in Norse mythology is actually Loki's dog. and also his son as well. It's pretty complicated, but it's definitely giving off a whole lot of those vibes. I mean, he has those runic symbols on him as well as all of the chains, which I think definitely looks like a pretty clean outfit. Basically going to be the Cerberus of Norse mythology within this next season of Fortnite. And then we do also actually have this chicken skin here, which does seem to be an original Fortnite character, but he does also have those runic symbols all over him as well, which I don't think is a coincidence. And honestly, it does look pretty cool. Most likely going to be next season's troll skin, as we normally see at least one of those in every pass. Well, let me know down in the comments what you think about that one, as I honestly do think the Fenrir one looks a whole lot better. But we also have something else that I'm pretty sure a lot of you storyline fans are gonna love when it revolves around a brand new 7 outfit that we're gonna get into in just a moment, so be sure you stay tuned for that. Well, we only have 5 people left. I think we can get a win if we can make it to the zone, that is. Oh, there's a whole lot of people beefing up here as well. Run in for a little cheeky third party. Okay, yeah, we need to just worry about getting into the zone for now, I think. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. We're cooked. We're cooked. Oh. Just one guy left here. Oh. And GG's. Thanks for playing. So obviously with all new 7 outfits arriving over the course of Chapter 7, it looks like we're going to be seeing the arrival of an all new version of the Cube King, which, if you guys didn't know, is basically the Origin, one of the members of the 7 who was turned into Chrome. And he should be returning at some point in Chapter 7, which I know a lot of people are going to be super hyped for. I don't think he got a whole lot of storyline information about him back in Chapter 3. And we even had so many teasers from his loading screens and even Epic Games surveys as well, showing what his character actually would have looked like. And honestly, I have to say, it's definitely a pretty clean one. So that could be in a future season here in Chapter 7. We'll just have to wait and see. Let me know down in the comments what you think about the Cube King finally making his way into Fortnite, as the Origin is directly tied to the last reality. Don't forget that we should also be getting collaborations as well within the next season's Battle Pass. It's still up in the air on who exactly we could be getting, as we have an ever-growing list of collabs making their way into Fortnite over the next few weeks, such as the Looney Tunes, solo leveling, and many, many more. Honestly, the collabs are honestly so hard to list at this point. But unfortunately, that is all we pretty much have time for here in today's video. And if you did watch all the way to the very end of it, be sure to drop this word down in the comments alongside with your Epic Games ID. And if you're not already, do consider using my support code YTRAY inside of the item shop, as it greatly supports the channel. And if you enjoyed it, be sure to drop a like, subscribe, and all that good stuff. And I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace.